Wrote it all from the start. Change the way that I perceive the night. Yeah. There's no wrong or doing right, as long as you can seize the fire. So let me love you while the moon is out. Yeah. Bring it like nobody else. Only you can do this with my body. Your skin on mine is raising hell. Since you got into my life, I've been losing sleep. You're rushing through me like a bump of adrenaline. Since you got into my life, I've been losing sleep.
Hello.
You're rushing through me like a bump of adrenaline.
Hello. Hello. We back early from Prague today, so I'm actually able to fit in a short stream today. Was the monk potential 1k plus? Currently limited. I do believe that we will see buffs long term though for end game, so I wouldn't worry about it too much yet. Wood, wow, with the prime sub straight away. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you. All good. We have full stamina, right? We're full stamina, and I want to have full stamina at server save tomorrow for the nice bewitched / double experience. So we are going to burn around 2 hours of stamina today, and then we're going to leave it because that's how long it's going to take to then regenerate it. Thanks for all the streams and videos. Been helping me get back into Tibia a lot. Very cool. Glad to hear that. Very glad to hear that. Okay. So for anybody watching the VOD in the future, we have 3 elemental charms. We have Divine Wrath on Vizier, Freeze on Assassin, Zap on Scout. Here we have Vampiric Embrace and Void's Call. With regards to Animus, we have full Animus on Cobra Assassin and Cobra Scout, but not yet on Cobra Vizier. We have a Cobra Vizier Soul Call waiting in the backpack if I can get a team. So yeah, we actually I accidentally rolled defense spray for Cobra Vizier, so we're going to use that up. I had an EXP spray here, but then I hunted for too long and accidentally rolled it for 1 card and its defense, so I'm going to keep it until it rolls over again to EXP spray, however long that might take. Good luck booking anything tomorrow. I know, it'll be rough, but then you just don't go for the very best spots, right? I'm sure if I go for like Rashomon Mines or Ixtapan Occupied Sanctuary or Cobra Basement -1, I'm sure it'll be possible to get those. I'm sure it'll be possible. All right, let's go. It's 6:30 p.m. Polish time. We have exactly 2 hours to hunt. Let's go pop the flask in. Looks like everything's on full health, which kind of sucks. Means, oh look, a flask. Well, we'll take flask number 6. All right, and bam. Oh, I think there's been a floor reset. Basically, everything's like closed and stuff. All right, so it went in at 30:58. So we need 58 seconds past 7 p.m. to go again. Did you finish library access? Yes. Yes, we did. We did it. Finally, Cobra Hunt. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to focus a fair amount, though. Obviously, I forgot Transcendence Potion. Anyone on Nevia who wants to throw me 20 Transcendence Potions by this staircase? That would be appreciated, but no problem. If not, of course. All right. Let me get a boost. Just 1 today. We'll save the second one for tomorrow, maybe. All right. Let's open the doors, reset, and let's go. Streamer privileges, I know, I feel very cheeky even suggesting it, but, but not cheeky enough not to ask. Okay. No worries. I don't need the Transcendence Potions anyway. It's only 5 fists, right? It's not a big deal. It's fresh blood. Interesting. I wouldn't have thought there would be blood here. Anyway, haven't played in over 20. Oh, by the way, what's the situation with the crashes? Because I didn't play yesterday very much because of fear of the crashes. Has this been resolved now with today's patch? Where are we with that? Because I actually haven't followed much of the news. Oh, just realized the doors here close off. Yeah, there was definitely like a proper floor reset in here. It's obviously in Cobra Bastion, it takes about 10 minutes to like clear everything once you poison it before you start like actually hunting properly. Haven't heard anyone complaining. All right, okay. I guess hopefully they fixed it then. We'll find out. We'll find out very soon. All right. For what it's worth, when I hunted, oh god, look, everything's like, and oh my god. All right, why is everything in there? It's so, what's going on here? Why were they all trapped there? Is someone doing a quest? Oh, someone just ran through. It looked like something weird's going on here. Is maybe maybe somebody's farming the mini bosses, all 3 mini bosses, and that's why he trapped it so he didn't have to run through here for Gafir. Maybe that's probably what's happening. Well, unlucky for him. I hope he doesn't interrupt the hunt, but I don't think so. Shouldn't bother me too much, I think. Oh, I got myself trapped already. Jesus. Not a good start, but at least it's the first lap when I'm still trying to clear the initial respawn with full health before the flask takes effect. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I was in the process of saying that when I hunted here off stream yesterday, and I was actually really the day before, and I was really trying to push the results. I was able to push it to like 7-7 raw without like a damage prey, so that was obviously very good. It was the best experience I've been able to get so far on the monk. Probably won't be able to match it while streaming, but maybe we'll be able to cross 7 raw. Should be able to do that. If we don't die first. Yeah, 7-7. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Any stamina potion? Nah, I don't use stamina potions. Not that bothered. I'll just be playing normally. I'll burn a lot of... I'm expecting to burn a lot of stamina tomorrow, but I'm not. What's he doing? Jump, monk. Hello, Luga. Nah, I don't care about stamina potions that much. I mean, it would be good tomorrow, but... too expensive for me. Just to be able to hunt 1 extra hour. Nah, it's fine.
You will feel better, you will feel better. It's hard to believe.
I was surprised with how easy this spot was when I tried it yesterday. Actually, the main thing is that you really need to have poison imbue. Really impossible without it. $40 kk per hour at 450%. I guess it's possible, yeah. No, I don't think so. Virtue of Harmony better than Justice in this respawn, yeah. I tried Justice, and it was worse. Also, I have the sweeping takedown greater gem, so for me, you know, Harmony is likely going to be better pretty much always, mostly because of my gem. Well, here, even without the gem, I think Harmony is better.
Just cause you lost me, don't need to open the wine. No medication, antidepressants, all you need is time.
Whoop.
No communication, ringing me on FaceTime, baby, I ain't picking up. And next time you see me, you'll be completely glad that we broke up. Take it from me, you feel better, it's hard to.
I wish I had the Vizier Soul Core completed. There's actually quite a lot of them, and then I would be able to like really push the experience and see what's possible. That would be really fun. Not sure I'll be able to get this respawn tomorrow though, I have to say. Probably gonna be pretty tough to get Cobra Bastion. But I think Cobra Basement tomorrow will be possible. I'll probably get Cobra Basement at some point. And yeah, Virtue of Harmony, I think is pretty good when the monsters have quite a lot of health, so you get a lot of like these powerful Harmony, powerful spender hits actually hitting, you know, rather than being wasted to kill off like, you know, red health monsters all the time. And there's a lot of them here as well, obviously. And the more monsters there are, the better Virtue of Harmony is. No streamer privileges for booking? No. I didn't even participate in the raffle for the prior booking that they had yesterday. I don't know, I don't find that I need it. Like, I'm not, you know, you guys know by now that I'm not the kind of player who's just so focused on just hunting like one good respawn, right? There's plenty of respawns I'll be happy to hunt, even in double, so whatever. If I don't get to hunt Bastion tomorrow, then I'll hunt Basement, and if I don't get to hunt Basement, I'll hunt Occupied Sanctuary or something. It's fine, you know. Hello. You participate because you want to support the bot? Yeah. It's a good reason. Like, the bot is great, but I feel like there's always going to be enough people participating. I'm not really too worried that if I don't participate, there's not going to be enough kind of deal, you know. The bonuses are sufficient to make sure people participate. Oh, where is everything? I think somebody lured it out. Where's my Cobra assassins? I do love the bot though. Like, being able to guarantee yourself a respawn on like double experience is pretty great. Big fan of the bot. Magic level is important. Yes, magic level is important. Not as important as fist overall, but still important, right? It really is responsible for a lot of your healing. I think a level 200 should aim to have about 38 to 40 magic level. Something like around that. Monk seems over nerf. I'm not sure any other vocation would be capable of quite getting the same results here. At this level, anyway. Although I'm not sure that it's going to get much more powerful with levels. Like, I already have the best equipment for this respawn, you know? What else is there for me to get here that will improve my results? Not much, just levels and a bit of power. But... we can't use the Sanguine Claw here because they're all immune to Earth. Virtue of Harmony instead of Justice here, yes. The stronger the monsters are and the more monsters there are in a respawn, the better Virtue of Harmony is. And also I have a very good Greater Gem. Let me just close the door here, maybe. I have a very good Greater Gem for sweep and takedown damage, which is good with Virtue of Harmony as well. Yeah, base damage, sweep and takedown. Yeah, I have the Greater Gem with that, with 3 elemental resistances and flat hit point. I honestly don't think you can get much better than that. Yes, indeed, except it's balanced so that it's pretty close. And you can trust me when I say that Justice is better on fewer targets and Harmony is better on more targets. So if you've got a dense respawn like this, or Falcons, or a Savvy, it's always better to use Harmony. In like not such dense respawns, like Grim Reapers, for example, or like Medusa Tower, you probably want to be using Justice. Gems with Ascetic or Spiritual Outburst points, yeah, those are okay. Like the top 4 Greater Gem bonuses, I would say, are Sweep and Takedown base damage, which is the one I have, Spiritual Outburst or Ascetic points, and the 4th one that I would also like to see would be Focus Harmony cooldown reduction. That one is also good, potentially in the end game, like late game. That one's not so good, I think, at this level yet, but it would be, you know, eventually, so it wouldn't be a bad find. Then you've got some other okay ones, like for example, Greater Flurry of Blows base damage is also okay. You know, Spirit Mend base healing power, probably also okay, but not as good as the best ones. $85 fist and 33 magic level on level 75. Should I go fist? At those skills, I would go for fist. Yeah, you already have basically a sufficient magic level to be like effective, but you have really low fist. So yeah, I would be going for full fist in your position. Focus Harmony, you need 2 of those. Yes, that's why I said that the Focus Harmony is likely like a late game one, right? When you can actually have 2. You know, if you're like level 1000 and you have your tier 2, tier 3 spiritual outburst deal going with 2 greater gems of Focus Harmony, yeah, it's gonna be pretty sweet. But you do need a higher level to really make use of it. Tomorrow team hunt. If the guys who want a team hunt with me are able to claim the spot, then yeah, we will have a team hunt in the evening, yeah. But you know, it does depend, or it does rely on somebody actually booking that respawn and successfully, so we'll see. You've made a swap from ascetic to outburst in energy library team hunt, about 5% more damage. Okay, I think 1 hour tests just by itself, maybe not enough. But yeah, in the team hunt, I was always of the opinion that in team hunts, outburst is better than in solo, because you have very static boxes and you can sort of guarantee big hits. When you hunt in solo on the monk, part of the problem with outburst is that sometimes it just whiffs and doesn't hit enough monsters because you're like kiting, you know, you're not really in control of where all the monsters are, and it'll hit 2 monsters and go to the side, and then it's dead, and then it feels very bad, right? In the team hunt, you can kind of guarantee when the EK has like a box and stuff that you can get a very effective use of outburst. So that's a different story. And also the charm procs, yeah, that also does help. Respawns 250 plus with Cobra BO, there's lots. Oh. Summer Core, Winter Core, Warzone 5, Were Tigers, and more. But I don't remember everything from the top of my head. I'm sure it's all listed on Tibia Pal. Loads of people are enjoying the Cobra BO, and my Discord actually recently people were saying they like that. They're happy just using that. They don't even need an energy weapon, which I'm not quite sure about. But yeah, there's definitely lots of places you can use the Cobra BO and be happy. We're just cracking 7 KK raw now, but we still need a little bit longer to for everything to update following the first couple of laps. Dragons, yeah, dragons are going to be really good. Will you be testing? Yes, I will be testing dragons at 600. Yeah, I'm actually doing the access quest later on next week because I'm already sort of anticipating having to do it soon. You know. I'm not going below 600. I'll be hunting there for hundreds of levels probably, so I'm not in any rush, you know.
Let me cry, I'll wipe my eyes while you hold me under starry skies. I'll kiss your face to stop the lies. Take a few more weeks to try. I'll ask you about the days when you still missed me. We couldn't say goodbye until you kissed me. And to see it in your eyes, there's something missing.
I think it's probably just the best respawn period. I don't know at what level it's no longer the best respawn. Well, predictions for EXP on dragons? Well, it'll scale very well. I expect when I go to level 600, I'll be maybe making 8kk raw, and it'll scale all the way to like 10kk raw plus. Maybe by like level 800 or so. We'll see. Five pre-claims for those. Okay, I guess I probably won't get to hunt there that often then. I haven't seen many pre-claims on any of the respawns I normally hunt, but I guess there's gonna be some pre-claims there. That's gonna be when I first experience the annoyance of rebel priority. Tomorrow with boost and stamina, you'll be getting 450%. Why not using Transcendence Potion? Because I forgot it. And I'm not going to go back to Depot just for that. So we're hunting without it today. I ran out. Is there a house food for fist? There is, yes. But it's pointless to use it. Like, Transcendence Potions are much better. And cheaper. There's no claimed on this server. I'm not sure what you mean by there's no claimed on this server. There's a Discord server. There's a Discord bot which you claim through. Cobra is stupidly crowded in my server. Yeah, it's a very popular spot here. I was able to book it around 10 a.m. this morning. You can book at server save, and if you're fast, then you can usually get whatever spot you want. Any big changes planned to the wheel at 540? No, at 536 was my break point. At 536, I have plus 14 points. So I'm using tier 2 ascetic now. I have plus 10 from the quest, and I have plus 4 points for like upgraded gems. So I actually already have tier 2 ascetic now. Gen food as much. Gen food is, but NPC food isn't. But yes, gen food is better. It's plus 10. What is it called again? It was very popular when the monk was released because it never really had use prior. Veggie casserole, right? Veggie casserole. Yeah, veggie casserole is good. Ah. I'll try to claim this tomorrow after server save, but I don't have high hopes. I haven't felt much difference in using tier 2 ascetic yet. I haven't used it for very much, but still haven't really felt the difference for now. Got to improve my capture solving skills. I always look at the last 3 letters and just go by that. But yeah, that capture is it's pretty lethal. It's pretty hard. I'm always like laser focused trying to solve it. Just 2. Ooh. That's a good tip. But sometimes the last 2 are not like legible. I can't actually always read them, to be honest. Eco effect instead of +1 bounce. Well, the thing is that that ability was nerfed very recently for being too strong. I'm not sure an eco effect really aligns with that very well. They thought it was too strong, so I don't think they really want to buff it. But yeah, the +1 chain at the moment is kind of stupid with the negative scaling of the chains. Especially the +2 chain is really stupid. Maybe you shouldn't be sharing this. Yeah, there goes your double spot. Now that everyone knows how to do it faster. Thank you, chatter. I'll be sure to use that trick tomorrow. Isn't it better to drag them around the room before boxing? Yeah, on this floor usually, yes, so that they can all run out from the room. Yeah, because now I end up in this situation. Yeah, it is. I don't always play optimally when streaming. When I record the video for YouTube, I'll run around, but sometimes I prefer to just take it a bit easy when streaming. So I can actually read your message like I just did. It's kind of hard if you're super hyper focused on the game. But yes, it is better to run around, let them run out a bit, so they're all actually in the main room, and then yeah, then they all die a little bit more evenly. I do quite like this respawn. I think it's because I haven't hunted it so much. I think this spot has been so popular for so long. I feel like a lot of Tibia players must be absolutely sick of hunting Cobras by this point. It's been like one of the best spots in the game for, what, 5 years? But I never actually ended up hunting here very much. Because I never team hunted, and I was never really high enough solo to be hunting here effectively on any vocation other than the monk. Where are my monsters? How much are you raw? I can't see the number. I would have been about 7kk. I'm doing about 7kk raw at the moment, give or take. Which is in line with me usually doing about 10% less than when I don't stream. So yeah, the peak I saw here, just to be clear, the peak I saw here was 7.7kk raw when I was hunting here, like off stream the other day. But stable was like 7.2, 7.3, something like that. So over the course of an hour, I could probably make about 7.3kk raw here currently, with peaks of like, yeah, around 7.7 after like a particularly big box or something. Is Kusnier Paladin your highest character? No, my EK was higher than that. And yes, the monk will indeed surpass that just after the double experience, I think. I'm anticipating I'm anticipating to hit like 550 over the course of the double. And my paladin, I think, is 554. So, you know, a couple days after double, I'll probably be higher on the monk than I am on the paladin. Gone very quick. Getting Bestiary through the curse. Yeah, how do you get rid of it? Someone told me it's you have to throw a gold coin, but I don't have a gold coin. I only have a silver coin. That's not going to work, is it? And the treasure broom, whatever, with Gaffier floor. Oh, is it platinumed? Okay, so it will work then. Okay, oh, I can do that then. Is it the very northern room where you get the key? Or is it the one where the ghost is in? Alright, I'll do that then, because that is annoying. The northern room, alright. And does it matter where? Is there like a SQM where I have to throw it, or just like on the floor? Okay, all right. Fair enough, yeah. I'll do that. I've never done that before, but yeah, okay. That will be helpful. The rats are particularly annoying when it comes to Chained Penance, because Chained Penance obviously prioritizes full health monsters. So it's prioritizing the stupid rats, which is annoying. Alright. Thanks, my dudes. I'll try that. Yeah, here we go. Stupid. Alright. Let's go do it. So what? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's enough, I guess. Thank you. Yeah, and running around here is better. You can have all of these come out. Or try to get them all to come out. Definitely better idea. You've been grinding quite a bit, just around 4 months. Well, actually, it's 87 days since the monk was released, so under 3 months. So really not that long. I've never grinded this hard in Tibia, though. I've never had the drive. How do you use focus spell? You use focus harmony when you have spiritual outburst and sweeping takedown. Then you can use the 2 spenders back to back. Focus serenity you kind of use as a get out of jail free card when you overlord or get yourself trapped. That's usually how I use it. Oh yes. Oh shit, I forgot about. The super has already been poisoned. Oh, I guess somebody's hunting on the ground. I forgot about the poison. Damn it. It's all gonna break now. They're all full health. Ugh. Annoying. No issues with death damage? No. It's only 10% death damage that I take. Doesn't seem to be very problematic. I do currently have a Cobra Vizier defense spray, but I was hunting here without it, and it was harder, but I was hunting exactly the same way, and, you know, not like I died or anything. What changes when you use the platinum coins there? The strange rats don't spawn on you, apparently. They randomly spawn on you sometimes, and yeah, if you do that, they stop, and it's annoying when they spawn. It's all full health because I forgot last lap to do it. Oh man, why? How hard does Forceful Uppercut hit? Is it similar to Devastating Knockout with maxed harmony? I don't know. I haven't done enough. Like single targets practicing, so I really don't know. It feels pretty strong, but I don't think it's quite as strong as a fully maxed spender. I don't think that would be very well balanced. Alright, experience will be back to regular values in about 20 minutes again. We've done the platinum coins now. Unfortunately, we forgot the supper, so now everything's full health. The poison flask thing is probably like the main reason I don't actually love punching here all that much. It's just a bit of an annoying mechanic that would be a lot nicer without, but oh well. I have to use a timer. I have to set myself a timer for 30 minutes, otherwise I forget. The bestest slot you have is almost impossible to get. I know. I got very lucky getting it relatively cheap when it was still, relatively early when it was still cheap. What level can I start hunting Nagas? 300. If you know what you're doing, you've got your Demon Mango, then 300. If you're a casual, then more like 350. Alright, let's see what the Cobra Vizier defense prey is gonna roll into. I'm hoping for experience. Like I love the EXP praise. We'll see. Actually, I also rolled some good EXP praise again. The streamer client was on point again earlier. I rolled another Crypt Warrior again, which, as we've discussed before, is a very good EXP prey to roll. And I rolled a Guzzlemore and a Terror Sleep as well, which is very, very good for double experience, right? Because that's going to be a good spot on double experience, probably, you know, actually huntable. And with an EXP prey on top of it is going to be pretty good. My videos were never casual friendly. They were never supposed to be casual friendly. I don't think I tried to advertise myself as casual friendly. We're struggling here a little bit because there's a 5-star Cobra Assassin on top of me. I'm glad I still have this defense prey. Could have bought a Kamas for 200kk before it dropped. Yep, I thought it dropped, but I was like level 390 at that point or something. I was like, fuck it, I'll just buy it. I'll run around a little. For them to come out. Come on. I think we're good now. Hello Viklund. And we've got an EXP prey and Cobra Vizier. There we go. Perfect. It's rerolled back into EXP prey. I'm finally trying a bit of Bastion. On stream, it's not going to be as good, but I did try it off stream 2 days ago. I peaked at 7.7 raw with no damage praise. I was happy with that. That's the highest I've ever seen without damage praise, at least on my character. It wasn't, you know, 7.7 raw stable without any damage praise. It was more like 7.3 stable, realistically. But yeah. And yes, streamer client working again. Yes, hello EXP prey, exactly what we wanted. Although, to be fair, for tomorrow, a damage prey would be pretty good as well, considering the EXP race we're going to be getting already anyway. Hello, Grushka. Hello. Hello. Viklund lives here every morning. I know. Whenever I check out streams and I see Viklund online, I'm like, hello, Cobra Bastion. I have no doubt Viklund is significantly better than me at Cobra Bastion. I've hunted at this point in my life. I've hunted maybe grand total of about 10 hours at Cobra Bastion ever, which, you know, for Viklund is a Tuesday, so I'm sure he's much better than me at Cobra Bastion. When will be the release of summer update? Probably 14, something like that. Hello, Nexon. Hello. And for what it's worth, Viklund, I am using more or less your route. I did check out one of your VODs and basically just start going like that. Seems good. I don't really see much room for improvement. Thank you for all the guys for the monk. Really appreciate it. No problem. No problem. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. When will you start to play as ED? Oh boy, I don't know. I'm not sure I'm going to play ED. For my mage guys, I'm planning to play sorcerer. Last you saw me, I was 480. How do you level so damn fast? Well, it has been Bewitched event the past week or so. So I have actually been picking up like 4 levels a day for the past week or so. But yeah, it's been pretty fast going recently. Hey Goulart, every time you see me streaming, you regret selling your monk? I knew you'd regret selling it. I was really surprised. You seemed really into it. I knew you'd come to regret it, to be honest. You can always buy another one. Although the equipment at the moment is crazy. What happened with Zero Supply Hunt? Too much nerf? I literally published a Zero Supply Hunt on my YouTube approximately 1 hour ago. So no, not too much nerf, but I don't think anybody was ever anticipating a Zero Supply Hunt at Cobra Bastion. At least I never expected that to be a possibility, but you know, maybe you had your expectations were a bit too high, perhaps. What level for there with same equipment like you? Honestly, like I think Cobra Bastion has to be 500 plus. I originally had it for 400 plus. But like, it's hard. Even honestly, if I'm just coming here with no damage and no defense praise, even with the earth protection, like it's hard. It's not a cakewalk. It's not walk in the park. So I cannot really recommend it any earlier. Like, it's possible, right? Earlier than 500, but I think I have to say 500 because it's just it's kind of just too difficult otherwise. I think if you had a defense spray on like a Vizier or any of them, actually defense spray on all 3 would be okay. You could probably do 410, but not without defense sprays, I think. What does the green elixir do? This is a flask with Cobra poison, and you can use that every 30 minutes in the kitchen of the Cobra Bastion on like a particular SQM, and it makes the Cobras spawn with 75% health for the next 30 minutes. So basically, you always want to have that applied, and yeah, the Cobras spawn with less health, which is obviously very good for your EXP rate. I messed it up about 15 minutes ago. So I'm still dealing with the consequences of that because my EXP rate has dropped significantly because of that. Because the monster started spawning at 100% health again. Ah. And then too many questions and too many Cobras. Hey, I have a 390 monk. Is it worth to try my hardest to get Soul Commerce right at 400? I'll be fine with Inferno Claw. I would very much struggle to justify paying for a Soul Commerce at its current price if I didn't already have one. So I don't know. I think it's too I think it's too expensive. It's very nice, but probably too expensive. I've got a question for you. Assuming I've got a 410 monk with 8.1k charm points, what charms apart from Savage Blow and Low Blow would you recommend? Divine Wrath, Freeze, Zap, Poison. The best 4 elemental ones. That's basically what I have. And then I went for Overpower as my final one as well. Because, you know, the monk will have a fair amount of HP. So Overpower will end up being good pretty soon. I've been hunting Cobra Bastion since 4:30 without full best in slot. Very cool. I think it's hard. Perhaps you are trapping Viziers. Perhaps you are doing slightly smaller pulls. The way I hunt, I cannot imagine myself hunting here at like level 400 without any combat praise. If you're hunting with, you know, defense prey or attack prey, then that's different because those make it substantially easier. But I think hunting without either of those at 400, very, very hard. And, you know, I don't shy away from hard content, but I think it's actually too hard. At least doing like the proper pulls with all the Viziers and stuff to really recommend at that level. If you can make it work, congrats. You must be an excellent player. I wonder if I should change my charms. I have T2 Low Blow, hey Vikland, T2 Low Blow on Assassin and T1 Savage and Vision. I feel like I get better results on average basement because of that. Yeah, so you're thinking about resetting your charms basically and getting elementals. If you hunt a bunch of Cobras and that's like your bread and butter, which I believe it is, then yes, I would consider in your case to switch to elementals with your pool of charm points. Yeah. I mean, I use elementals here, and I think elementals are going to be better. And if you're already that high level, probably anything you seriously hunt, like falcons and stuff, elementals also probably going to be better, right? So you may as well. Underground for 4, yes. I would, yeah. I think basement for 410 is fine. I found basement a lot easier. If you've got your earth protection in basement, I think 410 should be doable. I don't know what equipment you have, but yeah, I think basement is considerably easier on the monk. Yeah, fair enough, Vikland. Yeah, I think that's a fine idea. Yeah, if you're going to be team hunting anyway, then elementals indeed will probably be better anyway. Yeah, fair enough. Same like you, except Demon Mangle. Yeah, you're fine. You can go to basement with that. But I would wait. A bit for... Oh, we're cracking 7.1 KK raw again. There we go. For XP is finally back after the failed poison flask usage. That's good. 7.2. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. 7.2 while streaming is probably the highest I'm gonna get. What level for first? Greater gem, or it's better to use lesser HP with gem? So greater gem is better to use when you can use it, assuming that you're going to spend enough to gamble to actually get a good one. You know, even me, like I had the perfect situation where I rolled an amazing gem with the first one that I had, and it still cost me a fuck ton because you then have to upgrade it. And upgrading a greater gem, you know, very, very expensive. Rolling it is one thing, but then you also have to upgrade it for like, I think close to like 200 KK. So if you have 300 KK potentially that you're willing to throw at greater gems, yeah, then getting a greater gem as soon as possible, which I believe is level around 525 or so, yeah, by all means go for a greater gem. But otherwise, better with the lesser HP gems. Yeah. As my soul called progress, how many percent? 4%. I've got the 4% now. I've got the 4%, except I'm still missing Vizier here. So I do that, you know, assassins and scouts do make up the majority of this respawn though, so the missing Vizier is probably not as big of a deal here. It would be a bigger deal in basement. Isn't this kind of crazy experience? Yes. Yeah, certainly not denying that. This is the best pet spot in the game though for me at this point. Like, it's better than Naga's. Naga's is close. Naga's is still very, very good. And don't forget, you know, I have a 300 EXP rate, and I also have an EXP rate on Viziers now. I finally rolled into it as well. So this is pretty much as I can get at this point. Of course, I could have EXP praise also on Assassins and Scouts for even more, but let's not get too crazy. Do you recommend any profitable hunts for 250 monk? Check out TibiaPal, tibiapal.com/hunt, and I don't remember from the top of my head, but by the level of 250, there's absolutely a lot of profitable respawns already. Is this test server? No, this is real Tibia. I'm done with the test server. I'm not very excited. I'm not like super excited about this update, and I don't think they're going to be changing much more, so not that bothered about the test server. Just let them do whatever. Although they did mention some buffs, I think, for the new zones, which are much needed, so I'm happy to hear that. But we'll see. We'll see what they actually do. You've been try Flimsy? Yes, I've been to Flimsies. Flimsies are not great because the elemental resistances don't work very well in your favor because they're strong to energy and earth. I think it's okay though. Like the results are on TibiaPal. They're actually okay. Even with the strength to energy and earth, they still pretty good. But it's not like my top recommendation or anything. But it is still okay. Hi, Kusnier. Do you use Virtue or Harmony even on bosses? No, for bossing, I would use Justice. For bosses, I would use Justice, and for like small-ish, non-very dense respawns, I would also use Justice. I think they're pretty well balanced now. They're both very similar power level. Harmony seems better for like lots of creatures. Justice seems better for fewer creatures. The exact breakpoint varies from respawn to respawn though. How do you do it so that when you play the monk, it all seems so easy? When I play it, the monk seems weak. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I've been playing it a lot. And I've been playing this damn game a lot more than I'd like. So I guess that's part of it. Strong, neutral. They're not neutral. It's like Flimsies are 80% to energy and 70% to earth, or like vice versa, something like that. It's not great to hunt flimsies. Like, the results are fine, though. The results are fine. Are you thinking about a sanguine weapon? I have a sanguine weapon. I just need to transfer it. And I'm going to go flimsies again with the sanguine weapon, because the biggest problem about the flimsies is that the mean loss soul, which is on -2 in Venore, is really strong to energy, but less strong to earth. So maybe with the sanguine claw, it'll be a bit better. And we'll definitely try it at 600. Come on, range etc. Come on, come on, come on. I think punch bag. I think I agree with what you said, except the praise. I don't really use combat praise because I do think they take away from the challenge and achievement. If I use praise, as you can see, it's usually EXP praise. I don't really use praise, which would make something seem easier or not. I try not to. I only ever roll combat praise if I accidentally forget to roll over at the end of the 2-hour hunt. I had to go for a bit. Did you answer my question about your soul cores earlier? Yes, I have full 4% already. I did like 200, boring, easy soul cores, and now the only ones that I do are like the ones that I actually want for my hunts. So yeah, I have 4%, and here I have assassins and scouts. I don't have viziers at Cobras. I do have it, but I just need to find a team to actually complete it. Yes, Hardal, you can throw a link just once, please. That's fine. I think we'll have to do the poison soon. The problem is, I don't know exactly when to do it, because the guy from Basement was annoyed that I didn't do it, so he came up and he did it. But now that means I don't have the exact time when he poisoned it. So we'll clear the floor below and we'll give it a try, but if it doesn't work, we'll have to do another lap. Hello, I'm in doubt. Which should I buy, Inferniarch or Lion? In your opinion, which one is better? I prefer Inferniarch. If I had to just choose one, I prefer Inferniarch. Lion is nice. Like, it's very safe and easy to use because of the extra health, the extra vampirism imbue you're gonna have in that. But hang on a sec. All right, had to do a quick energy ring swap there. I was taking a little bit too much damage, but we back. Yeah, I'll use an Inferniarch over Lion. Personally, if you're quite a a lazy, chilled player and you're not that bothered about losing a little bit of damage, a little bit of experience, then Lion is absolutely fine as well, of course. So it's up to you, really. Still poisoned for now. Have you tried the Savvy Sewers? No, I haven't actually. I haven't. I have it in my list to try. I have it for 600 plus on Tibia Pal. I feel like the elements there don't work perfectly either. I feel like there's no like good element that you can do there. So we'll see. I do want to try it at some point, but I'm not like super convinced it's gonna be great though. Let's go and try and poison. Go and try and poison it again. Already poisoned, damn it. whatever. Regular Inferniarch Claw. Well, whenever we talk about Inferniarch Claws, I just assume that is the upgraded one because you kind of want to have upgraded, kind of pointless to get it otherwise. I think regular, I would probably go for Lion Claw. If you can get upgraded, then go for Inferniarch. Yeah, if you don't have an upgraded one, then you're kind of missing out on some of that extra damage, which makes the Inferniarch better anyway. How do you upgrade an Inferniarch weapon, if you know what I mean? You have to go kill the boss. And like, oh god. Honestly, I've never done it, but it's related to the boss. Like, you go kill the boss, and after you kill the boss, you can go to the forge or something and give in the items that are used in the upgrade. And yeah, that's how it works. Anyway, let me just check if I can do the poison now. I don't want to miss out on the poison again. It's already been poisoned. We're gonna wait. We're gonna lose the experience, but we're gonna wait and do it. Do you recommend buying Dauntless Armor or Lion Plate? I'm EK 571. I think Dauntless is better, no? +8 physical, +3 versus +6, +3. So yeah, obviously Dauntless is better. If you can afford it, if it's available, then it's better, no? Inefficient. I know, Tiger. I know. But it's because I forgot. That one time, and then yes, this is not great, but it should be soon. Should be within like the next 20 seconds. Because yeah, that was when I last looked. When I last tried, and it was already poisoned at that point. Has to be soon. Come on. Oh, I hate this. I really hate. There we go. 35-29. Okay, 35-29. Oh, it's like such a wonderful mechanic. I know. 5.5 KK raw exposed. Oh god, almost down to 5 KK now. Oh. Very bad. As a young monk, 185, you said the other day the dance spawns I should use Harmony just as more sparse places. Yes. So I assume I should use just as doing Grim Reapers. Yes, I think that is the overall current accepted virtue for Grim Reapers. Yes. I haven't played that level range, obviously now for like 3 nerfs. So it's hard to say for sure. But yes, from what I'm hearing and from what I'm expecting, Virtue of Justice is probably a little bit better on Grim Reapers, yes. I never know what to do with these like 4 or 5 that are here. It doesn't feel good to kill them, but also doesn't feel good to leave them. I'm 160. I'm terrified to try Grim Reapers, which is hilarious. At 160, they shouldn't be too bad. If you have good gear, they're really not as scary as they seem. You can always just roll a single defense spray for the first 2 hours, and then you'll realize it's not so bad, and then drop it. Maybe reverse your pull. I think that breaks some other things. But yeah, maybe it's possible to just reverse the lap. I may try it at some other point, yeah. Sometimes they take so long to get out of there. All right, I think we're all out. As EK685. Hang on, this is the biggest pull in the lap. Maybe let me clear some of it first. Before I finish reading your question. As EK685, where I have to go to power level. Oh. Probably Cobras, right? Cobras, Sphinxes, Summercore. I think that's pretty much the same. All the way through to like level 1000. I don't think there's all that much else for you, unfortunately. Tried Catacombs with my monk, level 316 twice. Catacombs, as in Oromont Catacombs. Yeah. I don't love that respawn. I tried it, and there's a reason why I haven't put out a guide for it yet. I just don't think it's I don't think it's very good. Anything with physical is just not great. Aslan, Aslan is another, yeah, 685 EK Aslan's also a good one. Yes, indeed, thank you. Let's regain the experience. Experience rate, come on. Upper Rashomon? Upper Rashomon's kind of hard for a 600 DK now. I feel like it'd be hard. Did you make the soul cores for all the Cobras? No, I don't have Vizier yet. I have Scout and Assassin, but I don't have Vizier. So I do have, you know, the two that matter, for at least for Bastion. I have a Vizier in my backpack ready to go. But I don't have a team yet to go do it with. Messed up the range etc. there. And that is 214 monk at Grim Reapers. They can spank when they want to. Yeah, of course they do high damage, and if you misplay, you get yourself. You don't heal yourself enough, then yeah, of course they can kill you. Your health pool is still only like 2,000 at that point, so yeah, and Grim Reapers do hurt. But if you die at 214, then it is death from a misplay, I think. I don't think if you play perfectly, you die to Grim Reapers at 214. I don't think I'm too far away from publishing an Upper Rosh video on my monk as well. Where do people normally run? Do you run clockwise or counterclockwise? Because I feel like I might be running it the wrong way, and I need to try to run it the other way at some point. Because I run counterclockwise, but whenever I see someone stream, they seem to be going clockwise. So I feel like I may just be going wrong as well in Upper Rosh. Banuta -8 or Draken's Castle at 200. Banuta. Also, I'm not sure what you mean by Draken's Castle exactly. Do you mean walls? Because I definitely don't think you can go Draken's Castle, which to me means more like Draken Abominations and Elites in the Wrath of the Emperor. Because if that's what you mean, then definitely no. What's going on here? Nope, definitely not that. 80 fist enough for like level 100 monk? Ah, it's not high, not terrible. Naga better experience than what? Than this? It's not. The reason why you think that is because I had to stop for 5 minutes. But I can definitely do more experience here than the Nagas. This spawn guy goes up to like 7.5 KK raw. If you stick around for another 10 minutes, Euphoria, and let me catch up on my experience rate after being AFK, then we can discuss. But no, Nagas is not better XP than Bastion. It's close, and Naga's obviously very good, but it's not better. Curious to hear your thoughts on gems. Are HP gems always the way to go? Or is there a point where more HP doesn't matter and elemental res gems are better? Yeah, I mean, at a certain point, elemental res gems are better. Absolutely. Once you have a high enough HP pool, you know, once you're like level 1000 or so, almost certainly elemental resistance gems are better than HP gems, yeah. But, you know, at least when it comes to the monks, nobody's at that point yet. But yes, there is a certain point at which resistance gems do become better than HP gems. Absolutely. What would you say is good for Druid 100 plus for double XP without lava lurkers? Edron were creatures, maybe? Grimveil. Oh, we're back to 6.7 raw, so we're already picking up the experience a little bit. Naga 2 floor? Yeah, maybe. If you do not, I don't know, what is the peak on doing Naga split floor in like a duo? But I guess it's kind of not relevant because then, you know, you compare it to like team hunt sort of situations. The Naga duo is probably better than Cobra Bastion if you do it effectively. But for like proper solo hunting, then Bastion is better than Nagas without somebody else.
Don't
And in the same hunt that Gal does to power level his EKs, he makes 11 KK raw at 150. Oh, I know. This hunt scales very, very well. I mean, J Assassin, I think is a friend of mine, is 1,300 EK. Yeah, he basically levels here. And yeah, he does like over 10 KK raw as well. So yeah, this plays scales very well. And I can see it scaling for the monk as well. Not as well, I think. I don't think monk's going to be doing over like 11 KK raw here at any point. But it's still going to be good for a long time. By like level 800 or so, you're probably going to be making, I don't know, 8 KK raw or so here. 9, maybe. Probably not much more than that, I think. Warzone 5? Yeah, Warzone 5's good. Warzone 5's good, hotkeys. And yeah, the run can be a bit tricky, but if you know it, if you do your map markers, it's not too bad. Do Terror Sleeps. Nagas Duo 2x Monk on both floors. I think doing Mage or doing EK or RP instead of a second Monk is still better. The 30% team hunt bonus is just too good to pass up. Alright, 7 KK raw again. Nice. Do you have any expectations how far monks can go in solo raw experience? Similar to other vocations, 10 KK-ish, you know, in like a reasonable time frame. Not much more than that. We'll see. We'll see. I'll be testing everything all the way through endgame as well. So we'll all find out together. .1. I think this is one adjustment I would make to Viklund's lap here. I think I like going down here because then I can always catch all the Cobra scouts in this SQM. I think it's better than being by the wall up there. Yeah, I like this more.
You think, watch what you eat, count all the calories, sitting around like a letdown without a
I don't know about catching strays. I'm sure he'd be pleased to hear about a potential improvement to his lap. All collaboration, Tiger. Don't be causing drama. What kind of percentage difference in work experience would you say there is between full imbue and no imbue? 50%? Maybe? Imbues are like insane. Like at lower levels, not as much, but if I had to hunt now with no imbues, like where would I even hunt, man? It'd be terrible. Where is everything? Seems like there's not enough monsters. Maybe they all ran to the left. Not sure. What level do I start using Xur Grand TO to hunt? It depends on the difficulty of the respawn. I started using it around Grim Reapers. And now I only use exotic ground when I'm doing zero supply hunts. Also feels like there's less respawn here. Range. Not sure how much longer we gonna hunt. I don't want to burn too much stamina. I want to have full stamina for SS tomorrow. Maybe we'll do a couple more laps or so. I guess we're almost 538, so that'll be a nice point to get before double. Leaves me 12 levels for double to pick up. I think it should be easy enough. I'll probably pick up 12 levels tomorrow. Yeah, maybe. How much do I need per level now? Like 15 million, so 12 levels would be like 200 million or so. Maybe. Maybe we'll get already 550 tomorrow. We'll see. Again, there's not enough monsters. Range. Are they all down there? Probably won't be hunting here tomorrow, by the way. I don't think we're going to be able to get this on stream tomorrow. But I do have the Crypt Warrior and Terror Sleep phrase waiting, so I'll probably be hunting that more likely. Probably stream after work tomorrow, so like 4 p.m. Polish time. You have Ascetics to tier 2? Yes, I do now. I do. I have Ascetic tier 2 for the past couple of levels. I haven't really noticed much difference so far, to be honest. Another lap. I can do one more lap before having to use the flask again. Please remind me next lap if I forget to put the flask with poison in. That'll be a disaster. If I forget, then I'm leaving. Would you recommend tiered helmets for monks? Not on like lower levels. I expect it to be really good. End game, like 1k plus with like focus harmony gems and stuff is going to be really good. I don't think until then it's really worth it. So I would wait until like level 800 plus or something, maybe. Open your next jewel, but oh yeah, I think I have now. Not that it matters, they don't drop anything interesting. I don't even really need to look at loot here. It's just habit. Any better items for monk after summer update? Not really. Not really. An alternative helmet, the Demon Mango, with some physical protection, but not better. And death protection legs instead of jade legs. So again, not really particularly game breaking. No physical on the legs. So it's going to affect Demon Mango price a bit. Demon Mango will probably go down a little bit. And that's it. Manager spirits here? Yeah, probably using regular spirits would be okay between pulls and stuff. Yeah, I'm always full health and full mana. Yeah, I know. Honestly, I'm just kind of lazy when it comes to potion usage. Like, it's just such crazy profit everywhere I go that I don't feel particularly guilty about just using ultimates. But yeah, of course you're right. You could drop down to spirits here, regular spirits, absolutely, and just use ultimates for like bigger pulls. Yeah. Of course. Fair point. Do you ever level up with that virtue? I'm assuming the question is around Virtue of Justice, and Virtue of Justice is fine on like less dense respawns. Rashomon Mines, maybe, at this level. But Virtue of Justice is usually lower level stuff where there's less density. I usually use Harmony almost everywhere. At this level, anyway. Alright, I'm going in there to get the Viziers. There's too many of them. Oh, okay, finally, they're all coming, I think. Just for comfort, using USP is nice. Yes, exactly. And make so much profit, who cares, right? But yeah. For optimal play, yes, you would drop down to the Great Spirits in a lot of the pools. You ever use energy ring as a monk? Yes, when I feel like I'm gonna die, to use mana as my secondary pool. I've used energy ring once during this hunt, in this exact pool that I'm doing right now, because that's usually the hardest one I find. Like, I might even use it right now. No, I think we might be okay. Got away with it. But yeah, you sometimes need to use energy ring for like a second just to be able to refill your health. Let's see. I think it's another 40 seconds until need to poison. So let's finish. Let's do this pull first, and then we'll go back and poison. Just as we're peaking experience, we're gonna have to go to the poison and lose experience. Never mind. We're doing about 7.2, 7.3 at that point. $20 seconds until the poison, I believe. 15 seconds, I think. Yes. All right. There we go. That's the last one I'll do. We only have 300 potions left, so I'll only stay for a few more minutes. How do you feel about Monk power right now? How did you give Sipsoft feedback about it? No, Sipsoft's not looking for feedback about power at the moment. They're not looking for balancing stuff right now, I don't think. And his power is fine. I'm worried about his end game. I'm worried that by the time I reach level 800, it's still going to be weak at that level. So hopefully there's going to be some late game buffs at a price of like more mid game nerfs. That's probably what I would like to see long term, but we'll see where we end up. Cobra Scout done. Very nice. Enjoy your your charm. Eat food is not much, but helps. Yeah. More about having a hotkey for it. That's a bit of a waste. And remembering to always carry it around. Don't forget. Monk is still the lowest DPS in Team Hunt. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean when I talk about late game. Because that's when the Monk is the lowest DPS. It's not the lowest DPS on low levels. Didn't they just make a server about vocation strength? Yes, but I didn't get it. Clearly I've been blacklisted. Get a survey about the top 5 things on your mind for the future. No, I didn't get any surveys. There was that survey I'd accidentally sent out that was, hang on, that was bugged. I got that one, but then it was bugged, so I couldn't answer it. And then I haven't got any other surveys recently, so unlucky. Can you TO show yourself? No. No, unfortunately not. Not sure if it would be that good. I don't know what the scaling is like. Will the 50% from Cauldron event be the whole weekend? No, just tomorrow. Just tomorrow. That's the only overlap. So tomorrow is going to be pretty intense. You see the list of topics they're looking into? Yes, and I liked the look of a lot of them. But I don't think just because they're on the list, they're looking into them. I think that's a little strong. But yes, a lot of that stuff was interesting. Promising, maybe. Well, hopefully we'll do a team hunt tomorrow and we'll see the results. I think it should be pretty similar levels if we do manage to get library. The druid can. No, druid can't show himself either. Are you doing bosses? Nah. I don't like bossing. If I do bossing, I'll do some on my paladin to save stamina on the monk. I mean, those topics did seem interesting, Tiger. I'll give you that. Like, if they implemented half of those things, it would be like insane. At least they're thinking about them, and it's like they're aware that those things are possibilities in Tibia, but you know, it'll take years before anything gets added, I think. We'll see, we'll see. Imagine having pressed that buff button every 1 minute. Every 1 minute chat. I'm definitely not using that. I refuse to use that ability. It's such a poor implementation. It's a mentor of us, isn't it? I'm not using it. Unlucky team. You're going to be expected to heal during the team hunt tomorrow. Probably. I'll probably add the hotkey. I have to add the hotkey somewhere. I'll probably keep it like, you know, for emergencies. Anyway, we'll see if the team hunt even happens. We still have to get the spot first. Remember, it's Friday of double Bewitched event. It may not be possible to get a spot, so don't get too excited. They're going to pick the most profitable features. Yeah, I'm not sure there's much profit to be had in like an Iron Man server or something. Even though it would be very cool, potentially, with increased drop rates and stuff. gonna steal my spot. Ah, don't you want to see some team hunting craziness? I have 90 ultimates, so we're gonna finish this lap, and that'll be that. I think Iron Man and Tibia wouldn't work without increased drop rates. I mean, it would work in the sense that it would be fun for like a couple of months, but then you'd just be playing with like ridiculously gimped equipment for months and years and stuff. It wouldn't be actually that fun long term, I think, unless it was like a tournament for like short term something, maybe. Maybe it was like a 3-month server and, you know, find a top one of each location in Iron Man. That could be fun. But not long term. I don't want to be using Giant Sword until level 1000, you know, in Iron Man mode. All right. Pity mechanic, yeah, maybe something, but like you'd have to have at least a semi-guaranteed way of dropping like some of the key items eventually with some grind. The way it is now, you could literally be grinding Falcons for like 10 years and not drop your weapon or whatever. Iron Man just doesn't work with current Tibia. It works fine until like level 200 or so, but once you've got those like sort of elemental weapons and stuff, it just doesn't work anymore. All right, 7.1 KK raw finished. We're leaving. I've got 20 potions and I've got 40 hours of stamina, a little bit more. That's fine. Let's go refill the flasks, I guess. And before somebody suggests it, yes, I know the trick with that using the trap so that you don't have to use up stamina. But I'm not that bothered. Right. All right. 6 flasks ready for a nice 3-hour stamina burn straight after SS tomorrow. And before we forget, maybe we buy this boost, because I'm saving this boost for tomorrow so we can have 3 boosts tomorrow. Because, you know, I only buy the 45 Bitcoin one. Oh. I hope people click stamina rework. I don't love stamina, but I don't hate it. I'd much rather see some new cool features like, yeah, like Iron Man permadeath stuff. I think that's more interesting. Stamina rework, yeah, sure. I'd be okay with it, but don't quite care that much. Just before we forget, I'm getting those damn Transcendence potions out for the weekend. Let me get 100 Transcendence potions. There we go. Back to 2 hours stamina. As long as you could pause it and go do some bossing without wasting it. That would be profitable, chatter. All right, we are going to be ending soon. So tomorrow the plan will be to start streaming after work for me, which will be around 4 p.m. Polish time. And assuming things go well and that we have a team hunt as we're planning, then we'll be doing like a few hours of regular hunting solo to start with. And then we'll switch to a team hunt in the evening. That's the plan. I'm not expecting to have full stamina by the time we already start the stream. I am at work tomorrow, but I'm working from home, so we'll see. We'll see how much stamina we have by 4 p.m. And then we're also going to stream on Saturday morning around server save time for a few hours as well. Working, yes, indeed, working. Yeah, just a short stream today. I wasn't planning to have this stream at all, but we came back from Prague a little bit early, so I figured I'm going to burn my stamina and actually stream a little bit as well. All right, let's find somebody to raid. I've just come upon like some suggested streamer on front page of Tibia. English, Swedish, Catlow, Maine. I've never heard of this guy. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what he's doing. He's team hunting Cobra Bastion on a 300 EK on the new server. All right. I guess we can raid this guy. Don't know who he is. Don't know if the content is going to be any good, but maybe you guys can check him out, see what he's up to. So yeah, thanks everybody for being here. As always, like I said, tomorrow afternoon we're going to stream, which is probably about 20 hours from now, around 4 p.m. Polish time tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for being here. Say hello to this guy, and see you guys next time. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.